Zombie fans, 2025 is shaping up to be an incredible year for the genre. Whether you're into open-world chaos, intense co-op action, or just straight-up brutal zombie encounters, there's something here for you. So, let's check out 20 of the best upcoming zombie games in 2025 that you won't want to miss. First up, we've got Echoes of the Living, a survival horror game straight out of the 90s, but with a modern twist. Think classic Resident Evil with fixed camera angles, eerie exploration, and some seriously intense atmosphere, but now with full 3D environments and next-gen visuals. The story takes place in 1996, in a quiet European town where a mysterious fog rolls in one night, and then all hell breaks loose.
Who's there?
Welcome to the mall at Liberty Grand Center on the first floor.
Next up, we've got The Midnight Walkers, a horror PvP FPS that throws you into an intense, claustrophobic battleground inside an isolated building. But here's the twist. You're not running around a giant open world. Instead, the action is stacked vertically, with floors and tight spaces creating non-stop tension.
This way. It's close. Stay here. Stand guard. On me. Bloody hell.
Contact!
Every man has an animal within. If you push too much, you might unleash the beast.
Killing Floor 3 is set in 2091, and you're jumping in as part of Nightfall, the last line of defense against Horzine's creepy Zeds. You'll team up with up to 5 players, fight through wave after wave of these monsters, earn dosh, unlock new skills, and gear up with the sickest weapons. It's fast, brutal, and the kind of challenge you'll want to take on with friends.
Warcroft's little project is as real as they say.
Let's start the party!
All right, Dr. Gloom's lab is gonna mess with your mind. You play as Jackson Blair, diving into this twisted laboratory where every corner hides some messed up secret. The atmosphere? Unreal. Unreal Engine 5 makes it feel like you're really there, stuck in the nightmare. Get ready for first-person action, battling creepy mutants, solving crazy puzzles, and uncovering stuff that'll have you second-guessing everything.
My little rat has awakened from its slumber. How delightful.
One dev, one wild vision. This game is passion in motion. Cronos. The New Dawn is all about a messed up world where brutal Eastern European buildings clash with futuristic tech. In the past, you'll see the fallout from the change, a cataclysm that wrecked humanity. Fast forward to the future, and it's just pure survival against freaky creatures that will keep you on your toes. You're a traveler, working for the collective, hunting down time rifts that'll send you back to 1980s Poland. It's a wild mix of history, horror, and some serious action.
Итак, мы возвращаемся в студию с экстренным выпуском новостей. Вопиющая трагедия в США, штате Калифорния. Вследствие аварии произошла утечка нового опасного штампа вируса Ebola. По словам одного из высших сотрудников, к этому причастна Всемирная фармацевтическая корпорация «Панику». В целях безопасности мы не можем разглашать личные данные.
Что за пиздец?
Сегодня вроде не 1 апреля. Последние 3 года творится полное дерьмо. Иногда мне кажется, что я сплю.
Ebola Village brings that classic 90s survival horror vibe back with a focus on atmosphere and pure immersion. You'll be solving puzzles, following a dark and twisted story, and using a mix of weapons to survive in a brutal, hostile world. Danger is always lurking around every corner, so you've got to stay sharp and ready for whatever nightmare's coming next.
Отлично. Бензин на нуле. Вообще. Прям как в фильме.
Она здесь.
Projekt Z. Beyond Order takes you right into the heart of World War II, but with a deadly twist, the UNDEAD. It's a first-person zombie shooter where you and up to 3 others team up to take on fast-paced, action-packed missions. Each survivor has their own abilities, so you'll need to work together if you want to survive. The real fun? Weapon customization and character progression. Level up, upgrade your gear, and blast through waves of zombies. It's pure zombie-slaying action. Ill is a dark, narrative-driven survival horror where you're trapped in a town that's fallen into madness, face off against gory, monstrous creatures with a brutal dismemberment system, and dynamic enemy behavior. Scavenge, craft, and upgrade weapons to survive as you uncover the town's chilling secrets. It's a brutal, immersive journey into horror. Are you ready to face it? Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days drops you in the middle of a zombie outbreak in 1980s Texas. Lead a group of survivors through the wreckage, crafting weapons and scavenging for supplies while moving between shelters. Keep everyone alive as the undead close in, but also balance the group's needs to survive both the zombies and their own fear. Can you make it to safety? Becrowned is a surreal survival horror, packed with Resident Evil-style vibes. Explore the ruins of an ancient kingdom, fight monsters, and make choices that could save or destroy it. You play as Richard Torrance, a cold, determined man searching for something he's never found: happiness. What's his dark past? You'll have to dig deep to uncover the truth. Tormented Souls 2 brings Caroline Walker back in a chilling survival horror sequel. Explore creepy monasteries and nightmarish spots. Fight terrifying creatures with whatever makeshift weapons you can find. And rescue your cursed sister before it's too late. Dreadveil is one intense horror shooter where you're constantly scavenging for whatever you can find, just to survive. You'll have to make quick decisions on how to deal with the monsters hunting you down. But here's the catch. Every choice you make might solve one problem, but it's going to come back and bite you later. It's all about managing your resources, thinking on your feet, and dealing with the consequences of your actions. It's tense, it's scary, and you're never really safe. Welcome to Hunger, a PvPv first-person horror shooter and slasher with RPG vibes. Set in a ruined, war-torn Napoleonic Europe, the plague has turned the world upside down, unleashing horrifying monsters on the land. You play as a survivor, venturing out alone, or with a squad, scavenging, fighting, and completing quests. The stakes? Survival. Because the world is full of dangers, human and monstrous. It's a brutal mix of slashing, shooting, and RPG elements. This one's a bit different. Instead of a shooter, you're in a top-down driving game. You play as Rupert, a courier who's got to deliver packages while driving through a zombie-filled world. Dodge the undead, make the deliveries, and keep that boss happy while keeping your sense of humor intact. Stuck in an eerie asylum with nothing but your wits, Patient 001 throws you into a psychological survival horror FPS. Scavenge for clues, solve puzzles, and carefully manage your inventory as you try to escape. Oh, and don't forget about the boss that trapped you here. The real challenge? Staying sane long enough to make it out alive.
Who were you before? Who did you love? What did you believe? It's too late to ask now. We all knew the risks when we ventured out beyond the gates. You helped us make something greater than the fear and death that surrounded us. We found hope in each other.
Need help. I'm surrounded. They're everywhere. There's way more than I was expecting.
And even if we bought the other survivors just one more day, the sacrifice would be worth it. It would always be worth it. And that helped us find the courage to keep going, to fight on. We needed it the most. I didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive. Sacrifice we make matters and will never be forgotten. No one is forgotten. We live on.
All right. Codename Cure 2 is here, and it's bringing the heat with more zombie-slaying action. If you played the first one, you know the drill. Grab your squad up to 5 players and get ready to face hordes of zombies in a world gone to hell. This time, the missions are even more intense, the stakes higher, and teamwork is your only shot at survival. If you loved the original, this is your next must-play.
Walk away from me.
Get ready for The Sinking City 2, a Lovecraftian survival horror that drops you into flooded Arkham, where undead-like horrors roam. Think less zombies, more eerie creatures straight out of a twisted Caribbean pirate tale. With Unreal Engine 5, the chilling atmosphere hits hard as you battle these abominations. Can you survive the madness, or will the city swallow you whole?